I wanted to address some of the things that I've been seeing, like some of the things that I've seen in videos and in articles on the internet about the YouTuber Zoella, and then by extension some other YouTubers as well, because it helps to kind of, it's not the point, but basically a lot of people have been complaining about her beauty range and then how the viewers are seen. I've seen a bit of that in recent days because of things like Daily Mail articles. And just to bring up an example, I think today, the day that I'm posting this, the Daily Mail published an article talking about YouTube power couples, and these are essentially when two YouTubers are dating and then they appear in each other's videos and stuff, and they actually make quite a lot of money together from these videos. And the caption rather saucily reads, they can make up to £50,000 from each video, which rather makes us as kind of the viewership of YouTubers. And I should probably point out that this article does focus specifically on Zoella and her boyfriend from the Pointless blog. I don't really know his name, sorry, but and I think it's kind of really easy to blame a YouTuber for being over marketed, like for example the whole ghostwriter scandal, and I do believe that was wrong. I don't think that YouTubers should be allowed to do that. I think that, like, there's a line that I could draw at where you take advantage of your kind of viewers, because she knew people would buy that because they watched her videos. So it didn't matter that she hadn't written that book herself, because so many people had already bought the book and would go on to buy the book. Do you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I've heard like 20-year-old, 20-plus-year-old teenage, like, and when I say teenage, I don't mean 14, I mean like 19, 18 maybe, I don't know, but reviewing Zoella's products on YouTube, and I think it's actually quite ridiculous that someone at that age is reviewing products that are meant for, like, from what I understand, it's like teenagers, maybe mid, probably not late teenagers, but obviously you can do whatever you want, no one's telling you what to do, but like the young kind of female demographic that largely watch her YouTube videos. And I think it's easy to say, well, obviously she's just marketing herself as a brand, because a lot of people have said that these products aren't good quality, that they are a little bit too much for money. I've heard, just to quote, I can't remember the YouTuber, but said something along the lines of, well, this makeup bag was £8 or £7. Had it been £5, I would have bought it. Now, I would agree with that. Had, for example, her makeup bags, I don't have one to like kind of visualise, but you understand what I mean, been £5, if I was looking to buy a makeup bag, I would have been more likely to buy it. However, I am speaking as someone who does not watch Zoella's videos as much as I do other YouTubers. Now, just to kind of quickly break away from that, I'll come back to that. In October, Emma Blackery and some other YouTubers like Tom Scar, and I think he counts as a YouTuber, and Musical Bethan were at MCM, the comic convention that runs in the Excel Centre twice a year, for 3 days, on the Friday, the Saturday and the Sunday, and I don't know whether they were on the Friday or the Sunday, but I was there on the Saturday and I bought this. Now, had this been just a random wristband that said I got girl balls and it wasn't affiliated with like Emma Blackery or anything like that, I probably wouldn't have bought it at all. But because it's associated with that YouTuber, it's associated and it is from that brand, I bought it. And the same would be true for Zoella's products. Because obviously the young girls who might encourage their parents or use their own pocket money or their money from their first job or whatever the scenario, that's not important, to buy these products would be willing, because I know that if Emma Blackery was to release a beauty range, I would be willing to spend a little bit more than I usually would on a product, because it's Emma Blackery. And the same would be true for the people that are buying Zoella's products, excluding of course this demographic of the 20-year-old late teens beauty viewers that are like, oh, this product is rubbish, but I don't really watch her videos, because they're not meant for you. You're not the age range, so of course you're probably not going to find it well. But yeah, had it been Emma Blackery, I would pay £7 for a makeup bag or £5 for a big bottle of bath soap. I can't remember the correct bubble bath. There we go. Brilliant. I would gladly pay £5 for a bottle of bubble bath if it was Emma Blackery, and the same would be true for the viewers of Zoella. They're obviously going to be glad to pay a little bit more for a product because it is branded Zoella. Now, when we buy, like, in general products, something that's own brand, so essentially you walk into Superdrug, you buy the Superdrug product, you expect it to be cheaper because it's Superdrug. However, if you go on to buy maybe something that does have a brand, so for example, Herbal Essence, L'Oreal, I'm just saying random brands, I forget whether or not these brands ever actually do bath products, but for example, Radox, you could expect to pay a little bit more than you would for the Tesco or Sainsbury's own brand because this product is branded. And if you think of it on like steps like this, so you have Tesco on step 1, then like the other general kind of in-store brands that you get like Radox, Badados on step 2, then on step 3 you'd have brands that are behind people, so for example Zoella, and then you'd also maybe get things that other celebrities have released. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, I'm really bad at this. For example, I do believe for a while you were able to buy in Superdrug the hand cream of Taylor Swift's Taylor Swift perfume by itself, not with the perfume, the scented hand cream separately, and that would also be a good example of this. Had it been a completely unbranded hand cream, no one would probably buy it. However, because it's got a brand on it and it says Taylor Swift, people are going to buy it, and the same is true for Zoella. However, no one actually goes and accuses like Taylor Swift or One Direction, even better example, Union J, of being too commercial or of taking advantage of their fans for releasing these products that are meant to make money of their fans. Yet when other YouTubers do it, it's suddenly seen as like a crime, almost like it's really bad. But you forget that when people like Zoella, like Emma Blackery, who devote massive amounts of their time, another one that's good to think of is Brittany Lee Saunders, who quit her job so that she could make videos full time. Though I don't think she does products, so maybe not. But when a YouTuber does videos full time, it's like they're giving you all of their attention. So the fact that you then can't give them some of their attention by the fact that they then can't release these products to maybe generate themselves a little bit more income because they're giving you all of their attention, they're giving you all of their time, they don't necessarily have another job because YouTube is now their job, then it's kind of unfair of us as their fans to say, well, you're making videos for us, but you can't do anything else. You can't release like a branded line of your own or anything like that. You can't work with big name companies. No! Shush! Just don't! I forgot what the point of this was, but yeah. At the end of the day, I think it's wrong of not just us, but also the 20-something YouTubers that are reviewing Zoella's products despite the fact that they're not teenage girls. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm not a teenage girl, which this product is aimed at. But at the same time, I think this product is rubbish because I'm not the teenage girl that this product is aimed at. So yeah, I will just leave you with that. Thank you.